Time for fitness on the sixes. Well, maybe not. We won't carry that too far. But Chris has some ideas on sticking to that workout plan if you need a New Year's resolution, right, Chris?
Well, you know, I don't have the ideas, but thankfully we've brought in a specialist. You know, it is the new year, and we all want to stay on track when it comes to our resolution to get fit. Maybe you want to lose weight. And joining us in studio is Donato Vaccaro, a health psychologist and a researcher with Consumer Reports magazine. In the January issue of the magazine, it surveyed readers about what they do to stay in shape, what works for them. Well, Mike Woods is in good shape. He's in front of our studios asking New Yorkers why they find it so hard to stick to their resolutions. Mike, are you out there?
I'm very shy.
Mike, you're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Now, you're talking to somebody there.
Yeah.
Are they having a challenge sticking to the fitness resolution this year?
That's why I stopped her. This is Melissa, and Melissa, now, are you having a challenge keeping your New Year's resolution, especially exercise-wise?
I am. I actually didn't make one this year because I think when people are forced to make one, they can't keep it.
Oh, okay. So the January 1 thing.
No, it doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, so what do you say?
Well, we're going to talk.
When you want to make them. When you want to work out. When you want to eat healthy, but don't do it because you're forced to do it.
Look at that.
That sounds pretty good. She's got a good attitude about it. And, you know, all of the responses that you got from readers, Donato, you've sort of compiled those and been able to assess the data. And you have some things that obviously your readers have told you work for them, and maybe it'll work for you as well. Let's single out some of the big ones. First of all, pick the same time of day. You really want to make this a routine, don't you?
That's right, Chris. We surveyed more than 21,000 Consumer Reports readers, and we found that the most important strategy that they said helped them to stick to a program was if they picked the same time of the day. It sounds really simple, you know, to just focus on that, but in fact, when we asked people pointedly, what's the most important strategy that helps you to stick to a plan, that was by far the most important thing that they said they did.
I find one thing that works for me, not that I'm the greatest workout guy in the world, but you have to schedule it in. If you have a day timer or you have a schedule book, you have to write it in there.
That's
and that
right.
way it becomes real. You can't just hope to go.
That's what our readers told us. And the next most important thing that they said that they did was that they picked a convenient place to exercise.
As close to home as possible?
Close to home or close to work. You know, fix it into your commute somehow to make it happen. If you join a health club that's, you know, more than a half hour away, or I would say more than 10 minutes away, really, you're going to find it hard to get there. A lot of people pay the money for an annual membership, and they actually don't make it to the club after a month or so.
So the location is very important. Is the setting important? Whether you like the gym, whether you want to be outdoors? What did your readers tell you?
We found that a lot of people like to work out indoors, and there's a lot of people who said they prefer to work outdoors. I think by and large, successful exercisers chose to work out either indoors or outdoors. Outdoors was important for people because it made them feel like they had a different setting, a different view.
That makes all of the difference.
And fresh air.
And fresh air, too, yeah. Well, if you are working out in a club, as we're showing here, some of the clubs, I know New York Sports Club in Manhattan, allows you to work out at all the different clubs if you have a membership. Do you advocate, or did your readers advocate buying a membership to a club and then taking advantage of those opportunities to work at different locations and just shake it up a bit that way?
Right. Well, we found that among successful exercisers, people who exercised 3 days a week or more, fully a third of them were working out in gyms. And we know that from all of the research that we did, that having a variety of settings, different gyms to use, is definitely going to make it more likely you work out. You'll be less bored, and you'll look forward to your workout.
How important is it getting support from friends and family?
We found that was among the, it wasn't as important as the things we just mentioned, but having friends and family to work out with is important. From what we found from our readers and what we found from interviewing people, it seems that it's a confluence of factors. Making it convenient to your schedule, making it convenient to your location of home or work, and doing it with friends or family. If you're doing that all together, if you're meeting the same people at the same time of day, it's going to be more likely you're going to stick with your exercise plan.
Stack all these things up, and you're bound to have success in the gym. All right.
That's what we found.
Donato Vaccaro from Consumer Reports magazine, thank you very much for coming in and sharing some of those ideas with us.
Thanks for having me.
Let's hope your readers know what they're talking about, and hopefully you can benefit from some of that stuff. More information as well on consumerreports.org?
Correct, that's right. We have information, the whole story's there for a monthly fee or an annual fee, but you can also get some of it for free.
All right, thanks very much. Back to you, Jody and Jim.
All right, thank you very much.